All right, we are now live streaming. Welcome to the 36th District Court for the City of Detroit, State of Michigan. It is now in session in virtual courtroom 333. I am Judge Donna Robinson Millhouse, and I will be presiding this morning in the stead of Judge Christina Kennedy. While court is in session, there's no eating or drinking or sleeping or gum chewing or smoking. No hats or head wraps while on screen. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your patience. And I'm going to call the Scott case first. This is case number SP 1326097, People versus Tamara Brenea, Brenea Scott. Names for the record. And do I have? Okay, I do. I see the court reporter. Names for the record. Attorney first.
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Irby appearing on behalf of Ms. Tamara Scott, who's with this court via Zoom.
Thank you, Ms. Scott. State your name. State your name.
Tamara Scott.
Good morning,
Yes.
to you, Scott.
Yes, Your Honor. Today is the date and time scheduled, I believe, for a pretrial in this matter. We're asking for an adjourned date. She does have her documents forthcoming. We're just looking for the next available date.
Okay, what's the next available date, Madam Clerk?
February the 1st at 8:35.
Okay, February 1st, 8:35 a.m. And that'll be adjourned pretrial date. And hearing. I guess I assume the civil infraction is still live. I don't know. I don't have the docket, so I'm not sure.
You're on the docket.
I'm sorry.
I did send the docket to you. Do you want me to print it and give you a hard copy?
No. Just tell me if she just has a live civil infraction.
Okay, I'll check.
Well, I'm adjourning the whole either the misdemeanor or both the misdemeanor and the civil infraction for February 1.
Yes, Your Honor.
a.m. And you are all set, Ms. Scott. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And then Evans is next.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is case number SP 1083288. People versus Anthony Eugene Evans. Names for the record.
Attorney Irby appearing on behalf of Mr. Evans, who's with this court via Zoom, Your Honor. Again, in reference to Mr. Evans, state your name.
Yes, ma'am.
State your name.
My name is Anthony Evans.
Yes, Your Honor. Again, I would like to ask for an adjourned date for Mr. Evans, as he is already participating in a program for his same type of charges in 41B. And I wanted to get the furthest out date. We thought we can go till April because he'll be done with that. But Madam Clerk, that's a long time away.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Evans.
Good morning, ma'am.
Is an arraignment on a bench warrant. Do you want to waive the formal reading and have him stand mute?
Yes, Your Honor. Waive the formal reading. The client stands mute. Enter plea of not guilty for the charges.
Court will do that, Mr. Evans. And what's the next furthest court date for Judge Kennedy?
March the 20th.
Okay. March 20 at 8:35 a.m. And that'll be a pretrial date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Evans, write that down. March
20th.
Yes, 8:30. Make sure you come in by 8:30. And if you have any information about what you're doing in the interim at the other court or through the other program, please bring that on that date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And this will be at 36th District.
Zoom in the same way you're doing right now. Zoom back in the same way.
Oh, back on the Zoom?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for your patience.
Press the button, leave, Mr. Evans.
I am.
Okay.
Okay, and then the next one is
Jalen Smith,
Smith, case number SP 1140585. People versus Jalen Lamar Smith, Lamar for the middle name. Names for the
Yeah.
record?
yes, Your Honor, Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Mr. Jalen Smith, who's with this court via Zoom.
Thank you. Please state your name.
Jalen Smith.
Good morning, Mr. Smith.
Good morning.
Yes, Your Honor, today is the date and time scheduled for a pretrial. My client would like to avail himself of the offer by the prosecutor wherein he would be pleading to a reduced charge of failure to display.
Okay, it says as charged. I'm gonna put it in as failure to display. The way this is written is always a little iffy to me, because it says both things.
Yeah, I got a new write-up from
Okay,
Dante.
okay,
Yes, yes.
very good then. All right, failure to display and dismissal of count 2.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is count 2, was it live?
I don't think that one was live,
I don't
though.
think that's live. I don't think we can dismiss that one. It might be in default status. Can you check that, Madam Clerk?
Mr. Smith,
Yes.
are you still visible? Because we're looking at,
Yes.
okay.
Madam Clerk?
Count 2 is closed.
Okay, so that's closed. Thank you. All right, Mr. Smith, you understand that if the court accepts your guilty plea, you will not get a trial by a judge or a jury. That means you'll be giving up all of your constitutional rights that come with the trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. It's failure to display a valid driver's license. Maximum sentence for that offense is a $100 fine and or 93 days in jail. Anyone offering you anything in exchange for your guilty plea other than this is a failure to display charge?
No.
Anyone threatening you to plead guilty, sir?
No.
Are you doing so voluntarily on your own?
Yes.
All right. To take testimony from you, please raise your right hand if you sworn in. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Smith, did you fail to display a valid driver's license in the city of Detroit, state of Michigan on December 2nd, 2020 to a law enforcement officer who asked after
Yes.
you have been operating the motor vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, court finds there's a factual basis to support the guilty plea. Court will accept your guilty plea to failure to display a valid driver's license. Fines and costs will total $200. That's $190 in mandatory costs and fees and $10 for a fine. So $200 altogether. You need some time to pay?
Yeah.
Okay, court will give you 60 days. You're all
Okay.
set.
All
Okay,
right. Thank you.
have a good one.
You too.
We're ready for Ms. Yolanda Smith as well, Your Honor.
This is case, I don't know what case number SP 1319881. People versus Yolanda Kimberly Nicole Smith. Names for the record, attorney first.
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Irby appearing on behalf of Ms. Yolanda Smith, who's with this court via Zoom. Your Honor, it should be a SP 131-98731, I believe.
That's a civil infraction.
Yes, okay, yes, Your Honor. Ms. Smith,
I don't know what the offer is. Or what's happening.
you have to be stationary. Sit still for a second.
No problem.
Okay, so what's happening?
The record, state your name.
Yolanda Kimberly Nicole Smith.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Your Honor. My client wishes to avail herself of the plea offer in reference in this particular case. She had a speeding ticket of 16 to 20 over. We're going to dismiss the license charge, and she's pleading to 1 to 5 over, which she understands is 1 point.
All right. Thank you. Ms. Smith,
Yes,
You understand that if the court accepts your responsible plea to the speeding matter, that you give up your right to have a formal hearing in this regard.
yes.
All right. And anyone offering you anything else in connection with your responsible plea other than what was placed on the record by your attorney?
No,
You doing okay. All right. You're entering this responsible plea voluntarily on your own?
yes, I am.
Okay, then the court will accept your responsible plea to the amended citation of driving, speeding 1 to 5 over the limit. Court will dismiss the driving while license not valid, and your fines and costs total $125 altogether. Are you able to make payment within 14 days?
Yes.
Okay, you are all set.
Can you tell me where do I pay?
Madam Attorney, can you explain it to her, please?
You can go on the 36th District Court website and you can pay there, or you can come down to the court and pay.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right.
$25, right?
No, $125.
Right. That's what I was.
125 within 14 days, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, Your Honor. My last case is Ashley Smith.
I don't seem to have that case. I'm gonna have to, do you have that file? I have some other file.
No, that's actually, it should be an ROA. She's not on the docket today. Someone told her to come back in this morning.
Okay, so what? So
She
we
has
want-
a driving while license suspended case, which is she's gonna do a plea for failure to display.
Well, I need to call the case with a,
Okay, yes,
with a file. I don't do that. I'm not doing that. I need to see a file, and if you have
I will print ROA. I could have sworn I sent it.
but you gave me something for she'll find. Can I give that back to you?
Ashley Smith Hagan. You don't have
Yes.
that? I'll bring it to you. I have the ROA, Your Honor.
Okay, what is the in-person trial?
Yes.
Is that I mean, you gave me that information. Should I, I'm just gonna give you that back.
I'll come get it. Yeah, you can leave that for me, Judge, on the cabinet.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I gotta take it. Thank you. Okay, she's saying something, I don't know. Is Ms. Smith Hagan, do you need to speak to her? I think she chatted something. This is case number SP 136-58121, People versus Ashley Shante, CHAWNTA, Smith hyphen Hagan, HAGGEN.
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Miss Ashley Smith Hagan, who's with this court via Zoom.
Okay, thank you. State your name for the record, please.
Ashley Shante Smith Hagan.
Good morning.
Good
Morning.
morning.
Your Honor, I believe you may have had two cases there. One is an expired plate.
I don't, I have driving and registered untitled motor vehicle. That's all. I'm
Okay,
looking for.
okay, yes, Your Honor. So that's going to be, she's going to be pleading to an amended charge of failure to display.
Really?
That's what Attorney Matthew gave me.
I did not talk to an attorney.
You didn't talk to Miss Irby just now?
She
No,
was-
I didn't talk to a Matthew. I didn't talk to
No,
him.
no, you would, you might not have. That's
Yeah,
the
you wouldn't have
prosecutor.
talked. That's me, Ms. Smith. I was telling her what the offer was from the prosecutor. I'm Attorney Irby.
So I only have one count of driving an unregistered or untitled motor vehicle.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
Have a valid plate. So he said that it would be reduced for failure to display a valid plate.
that don't sound right.
I know, I
You're
didn't
bringing
sound
him
right.
in, because, I mean, if she has it now,
Do you have a valid registration or plate now, Ms. Smith?
When I was driving,
no,
my
no,
car-
don't tell.
No,
I don't. The
Stop,
car,
stop.
No,
we don't
Do
have
you
the car
have
at all.
Do you have a valid license or plate registration now?
I have a license. We don't have the car at all. It was repo.
Okay, why don't you?
So the registration
I'll
and
let-
everything was. in
Wait
the
a minute,
car.
wait a minute,
Sorry.
Mrs. Hagan. I don't want to hear it all, okay? I don't want, for a good reason. We're trying to see if there's a way to get it resolved another way, perhaps. But you gotta
Okay.
stop talking when I tell you to stop talking, okay? All
Okay.
right, okay. So I'm gonna come back in a minute. I'm gonna give you back host, Madam Clerk. It'll still be live. Clerk, should I do it under WC? CR333?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna take host, I'll be back. And then you
Okay.
might want to talk to the prosecutor again, Ms. Herbie.
Okay, Judge.
Okay, thanks. I'll come back.
Madam Clerk,
Yes.
can you now close or stop the live stream since we're not live stream anymore? The judge forgot to close it, but we're gonna ask for an adjourned date for Ms. Smith ask for a bench trial.